Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back in motion now. They'll try the option play here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the ball to the ground. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside and give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that previous play. Now here's the toss play. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they had enough yards for the first down on that throw, but a clutch hit right here defensively jars the ball free, so no first down.
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They'll run it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Makes a quick catch. And they're able to get him down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of him.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. And it's good for a first down to the 36. And the Broncos hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Play action here on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. It's not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
They'll toss it to the right side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Toss play, running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to...
The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. No huddle here for the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Trying to extend the play. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. It's a run to the left. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. The Broncos will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Toss play to the outside. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Broncos. Made the defense look slow that time.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a 1st down. No huddle now for the offense. And the back gets the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Lets it go. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. The pocket break. He'll take a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down. And the Broncos will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. On the run, he'll let it go. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. One more play before they head to the locker room. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And it's likely they'll take one last shot here before halftime. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking to scramble. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition.
And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. The Broncos will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. An explosive game, big play, moves the ball inside the 40. And the Broncos lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now they're running on the toss. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. The Broncos are in the red zone. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments in half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He eludes the rush. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mix the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Now it's second down here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. And the Broncos will come to the line to run the hurry-up. It's a toss play to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, BSU. And they go in front here in the second half.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So they'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Suddenly they are behind. They've been shut down in this third quarter here. They got to find that spark again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Now here's the toss play. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The Broncos under the line looking to crank up the tempo. Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's complete downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Now they'll run it on the toss. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the toss and moves to his right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Here's the toss play now. Running to the right. Tackle, but 1st down.
You know, this back has taken advantage of his opportunities tonight in his football game. And here's another example on 3rd down. They put the ball in his hands. He knows exactly where to go to pick up the 1st down.
Touchdown, Broncos. This offense cannot be stopped. And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
And it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 10. And he steps out at the 8. A crucial takeaway. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And he'll be brought down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
It's second down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Broncos hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll run here on third and goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it go quickly. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on first down. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Here we go, national championship game, fourth quarter, one-possession game. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
They'll try the right side on the toss. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on 3rd down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a 1st down, and they keep that clock moving.
The Broncos with 1st and 10 here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Handoff to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Can he get there on the ground? And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Broncos come up to the line in a hurry-up. They'll try to run this one in. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards instead. You're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The secondary backed up off the ball now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
That's it. It's a